What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Talk Your Shift. Of course, this is Reggie here, presented by RggiTV. We appreciate Joe's coming back to join us, and those are new, man. Appreciate y'all. Welcome in. Normally, I would have my brother Big Lou with me. He's out on the Super Bowl cruise. A little jealous he out here partying and up watching the Super Bowl, or will be watching the Super Bowl out on the boat in the water somewhere, which is definitely good for him. But I don't have his pick, so we just gonna go over what Reggie's gonna think is gonna happen and what I want to happen. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Today we're talking about the Super Bowl picks. Um, Man, I gotta be honest with y'all. Okay, I am sick of the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl, and it's probably gonna be more years that I feel like this because I don't think they're going nowhere no time soon. uh, I've talked about this in previous videos. The Swifties, the Kelsey brothers, the fanfare, Andy Reid. It's just the guys are good, man. I'm not even that kind of hater, like where I'm just like hate on them because they're good. They good, bro. They good. I gotta be honest. I'm just sick of seeing them. It was no different from when the Patriots had their run. Sick of seeing them. You know what I mean? They were in the Super Bowl every year, every other year, or at least in the AFC Championship, about to go to the Super Bowl. So it's not really a big difference. I guess I like a lot of parody. Surprise, surprise. I mean, right? I mean, I'm a Buccaneers fan, so of course I want to see other teams that could possibly, be in that position. And my team got 2 rings, so I can't even be mad. You know what I mean? At somebody else's success. Of course, it's a lot of teams out there that ain't got a ring at all, or you know, maybe got one. We got 2, so I can't really be mad. But what I'm saying is I'm sick of seeing them. And then you have the other side of that coin, where we talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, in previous videos, I talked about my dislike for the fans of Philadelphia. And I know they gonna be in the comments and say so, say whatever. And you should. You represent your team, bro. Fly, Eagles, fly. I get it. Y'all there. Y'all winning. Y'all in the Super Bowl. I can't talk. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about y'all position. Y'all made it and y'all deserve it. What I'm saying is what kind of people that I'm usually around when we talk about the fans of the Philadelphia Eagles. And just obnoxious, bro. Uh, I would say the whole NFC East division has the same type of fans, but nobody is like a Dallas Cowboy fan. So I won't even do the Eagles like that. Those people are the worst for different types of reasons, but they are. You know what I mean? Because there's delusional thoughts over there, which is different from being just overwhelmingly obnoxious. And that's what I get from the Eagles fans, where they just, I've said it before, just nasty, man. Even when winning, losing, it don't matter. It's just a bunch of and again, disclaimer, I know not every Philly fan is a nasty person. I know not every Philly fan is an arrogant bastard. You know what I mean? I get that. I'm just talking about a lot of the ones that I run into, a lot of the ones that I've had encounters with, and I've had my own separate experience with y'all. So there is my dilemma, the 2 sides of the coin, that I only get one coin and I only get 2 opportunities to win. But I feel like I lose either way with these two, because it's just one of those situations where it's like, why can't both of y'all lose? And I know that sounds like some hater shit. And I'll be that. If that's what y'all want to label me as for this episode, I'll be the hater, bro. But I can't support the arrogance and obnoxiousness from a Philadelphia Eagle fan for a whole year if they win. It's overwhelming. Because it's not the same. Like I said, it's not the same as Dallas, who wins feel like they're the Super Bowl team, even when they damn 1-9. They still feel like it's their year. Y'all crazy. I don't even have no issue with that, or I don't pay attention to that. I would say I do have an issue with it because there's no, you're not being a realist. You just having fanfare without any, taking anything into the equation about being real about the scenario. But Philly fans, it's like you win and y'all are nasty people. You talking shit. You calling people names. You lose and you're doing the same thing. I had a personal experience when I went to a I went to a 10-year anniversary game of that Super Bowl right there. So this was in 2012. I went to Tampa with my brother-in-law who lived in Tampa at the time and was like, "Hey man, let's go to a Tampa game. I know you're a Tampa fan." I'm like, "Man, shit, once in a lifetime opportunity. One and only time I've ever been to the stadium. I did the whole nine, the tailgates, all that shit. Shit was bomb. Shit was fun as hell. Great, good environment. Fans are a little. I gotta be real. Our Bucks fans are a little redneck. You know what I mean? I hate to. I'm not even saying it like in a negative way, negative connotation, because it's the fans of my team, and nobody was ever really rude or racist or anything like that. I'm just being 100% honest. And people could have a lot of different stories about being down in Florida and experiencing racism. But that wasn't my experience, bro. I'm just being honest. I wasn't treated weird. It could have been because I was in the Bucks jersey, you know what I mean, or Bucks gear, and I was a part of the group. You know what I mean. I also just could be that they're not that kind of people. But again, just based on my experience, I'm talking about me. That when I went down there, yeah, it was a lot of big trucks and tailgating and a lot of what do they call that? I can't think of a name, but beanbag tossing and for games. Again, it was fun. I'm not even gonna lie, I had a blast. But if we went to that game and that game was played against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now they're the visitors coming in playing in our game, and we can also see this jersey. I got this jersey from there. I don't know if you see that date, November 21st. And I think this game was on September 9th, 2012. So it was the 10-year anniversary of the Super Bowl. So they gave away these little bags or whatever it is. And I still got it. You see that 12 years later, 13 years later. And they won that game, Philly did, just to make a long story short. It was a good game. It was a game at the last second. I think Philly got a touchdown in the corner of the end zone to go up and win the game in the fourth quarter. It was a good game, but it was heartbreaking for the Bucks fans who wanted to see us win on our 10-year anniversary of our Super Bowl. They brought back all the players. Warren Sapp was there. Derek Brooks, John Lynch, all these guys that are moved on and doing other things in their career now were all there that night. Even like the Joe Jared Vicious. I was just reading a story on him about his robbery situation, which is a whole other thing. But Joe Jared Vicious and Brad Johnson and just Mike Alstott and all the guy, all the Buck fans that was there, Buck legends, I should say, that was there at the time. So great. It was a great day, great experience for me. I'll never forget that. But after the game, bro, Philly won. Now again, remember, I'm going back to the story. Philly won the game. They didn't blow them out, but they won on the last second touchdown. I think this was Donovan McNabb at the time. I was playing quarterback, and everybody know Donovan was the shit. You know what I mean? So I don't think this is when T.O. was there. I could be mistaken. I'm sure I'm mixing my years up when T.O. was in Philly, but it could have been. But they had a good team. And Philly has good teams often. It's not like they're just, they're often like terrible teams. I can say that about my own team. We go through stretches where we're pretty bad. You know what I mean? We just not so happen to not be there right now, which is a good feeling. But I've been in my 3-win, 4-win team, so I know how to be on both ends of the spectrum. But Philly wins the game, and as we're walking out, like I said, devastating for the Bucks fans. We're walking out. Everybody's walking down a little stairwell, the little tunnels to leave and go to their cars. And this Philly fan, a lady, by the way, completely toasted. Now this lady, I don't know how many drinks this lady probably had, but enough to where you were literally belligerent after winning. So this lady turns to a Buccaneers fan and starts to fucking get in their face and yelling and talking about how terrible they are after winning the game. Of course, any fan of any person, it's like, get back off me. You drunk? You're breathing all in my face. You belligerent? Back up. So they extend to get them out of their personal space, and this lady starts to punch on the Tampa Bay fan like a full on brawl after you won the game. And again, if it stopped there, I would just be like, okay, that's the one lady. But you got her entourage of people that's egging her on. That's pushing for her to fight this lady even more over a game that doesn't have any interest for your life. And y'all think it's cool that these two ladies are fighting over a football game. Like, bruh, I'm 42 now. That was 13 years ago. Okay. So I was probably barely 30 years old. Maybe just turned 30. But I was like, even I knew that at 30 years old, this is childish as hell, bro. And so y'all gonna go to jail, public intoxication, fighting, assault, all that over a football game, and nobody even cares that y'all there. But anyway, that's my little story about a lot of the reason why I feel the way I feel about this particular Super Bowl. You got your Chiefs on one hand, you got your Eagles on the other hand, and somebody's got to win. And that's unfortunate for me. Because I said in another video, I wish I could have had the Commanders here and the Bills. Even though I picked the Chiefs because I know the Chiefs is going to win to be here, win the AFC Championship to be here. But I would have been happy if it was the Commanders and it was the Bills. I wouldn't have cared who won. I don't care. I mean, I probably would have went for the Commanders, but I don't care who would have won. Two teams haven't won in a long time or ever. So let one of these dudes have at it. But these two, on the other hand, I don't know which one I want to deal with after the aftermath of winning until somebody else wins. I don't know if I want a whole year of just Chiefs fans being Chiefs fans and just being, gloating or whatever it is that they're doing. Which I don't, like I said, I don't have too much issue with it. I just have an issue with the bandwagon folks. A lot of the folks that are all of a sudden Chiefs fans, you know what I mean? And probably a lot of them were Taylor Swift fans and now became Chiefs fans just based on them being Taylor Swift fans, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I would want to deal with that or if I want to deal with the obnoxious behavior for a year if the Eagles win and their fans. They're going to be louder. They're going to be more boasting of the chest. They're going to be screaming it from the mountaintops. And I don't know that I want to hear that either. It's my own selfish reasons. So, with all that being said, I'd rather hear the Chiefs. And I know it sounds crazy. Animals probably thinking it's crazy. Yeah, the Swifties. Yeah, the Kelsey brothers. Patty Mahomes and Andy Reid. And all those receivers they got over there. And the running backs, Pacheco and all these guys. And Worthy and D-Hop and all this. I'd rather see them, man. I guess for me, what it boils down to is an overwhelming lack of humility for winning when Philly wins. And I think that I see that a little bit more in a Chiefs fan. Maybe it's because they like, hey, acting like they've been here before kind of attitude. I don't know. But I do have noticed that in the years that they have won, their fans, while when they show up, can tell you about them being Chiefs fan, take off their little sweaters and show their Chiefs t-shirts and hoodies and all that stuff. So they'll represent for them. And again, that also brought in a lot of bandwagon fans. Um, from just watching casually and then coming in and learning the game and becoming Chiefs fans, and, being fans of Patrick Mahomes maybe or his wife and in their situation. Um, you know, but I just feel like there's going to be a little bit more humility there, and I could deal with that a little bit more than the overwhelming arrogance. So that's my pick. That's my time. Appreciate y'all watching another episode. Lou will be back with us next week. Y'all wish Lou the best on his trip. Love you, bro. Go turn up. Have fun for me too, bro. Anyway, other than that, I holla.